Grandma's kitchen was a haven of warmth, filled with the mouth-watering aroma of something delicious bubbling away in her trusty crock pot. There, in her capable hands, this simple kitchen tool transformed basic ingredients into meals that tasted like home and wrapped you in a blanket of comfort. Rediscovering those timeless flavors is like opening a box of family treasures, with each dish telling a story of love, tradition, and a little bit of magic. So, let's step back in time and dive into some of Grandma's best crock-pot recipes.
Real good stew. The stew. It's good.
1. Beef stew. Nothing brings a family together quite like a hearty bowl of beef stew. This is more than just a meal. It's a taste of home, a warm hug in a bowl. As the pot slowly simmers, filling the kitchen with its savory aroma, it creates a space of warmth and connection. Each spoonful carries a piece of family tradition, a blend of tender beef, root vegetables, and fragrant herbs, all melding together over hours of slow cooking. In Grandma's beef stew, simplicity was the secret. No fuss, just chunks of beef, crisp carrots, and soft potatoes, all soaked in a rich broth. It's one of those dishes that works perfectly for a chilly evening or a cozy family gathering, keeping everyone around the table just a bit longer, soaking in the comfort and nostalgia. Now, let's wander into the world of slow-cooked main courses, where the next dish delivers satisfaction with every bite.
Easy-baked beef brisket. That's right, not only is this apple and onion smothered beef brisket delicious and easy, it's also very fast.
2. Beef brisket. In the world of comfort foods, beef brisket is a real showstopper. Picture tender meat infused with spices, slowly simmering until it's melt in your mouth perfect. The crock pot handles this beautifully, coaxing out deep, hearty flavors from the brisket, vegetables, and a tangy BBQ sauce. This dish fills the kitchen with a mouth-watering aroma that can transport you right back to Grandma's cozy kitchen. Each bite of her beef brisket is a reminder of how slow cooking brings out the best in every ingredient. It's easy, delicious, and ideal for busy days or special dinners. Just toss everything in, set the timer, and let the crock pot work its magic. Ready for the ultimate comfort food? The next dish is a blend of savory and soft textures you'll want to dive into.
It is a chicken and vegetable stew with pillowy soft chive dumplings on top.
3. Chicken and dumplings. Imagine stepping into a kitchen where the aroma of slow-cooked chicken and fluffy dumplings wraps around you like a warm hug. With each spoonful, you're whisked back to a simpler time, savoring plump dumplings soaking in a rich broth, paired with tender chicken that's absorbed all the savory flavors. The joy of making this dish starts with browning the seasoned chicken, letting it cook in a bubbling broth that fills the house with memories. As the hours pass, the flavors blend together beautifully. A sprinkle of fresh herbs at the end brightens the creamy richness, making each spoonful a heartwarming reminder of family gatherings and cozy evenings spent around the table. For the next recipe, prepare yourself for a dish that's the heart of winter and the soul of family meals.
When it comes to classic comfort food, it's hard to beat this slow cooker pot roast.
4. Slow-cooked pot roast. Pot roast is the star of any family meal, especially when it's been simmering for hours, filling the house with the smell of tender beef and vegetables. Each slice reveals juicy meat, enhanced by herbs and spices that have had time to meld together in the crock pot. Sunday dinners become a cherished tradition with a pot roast like this. Paired with creamy mashed potatoes to soak up every bit of gravy, it's the kind of dish that makes everyone pause, savoring the comfort and love that only home-cooked meals bring. And if there are leftovers, they become treasures, waiting to be enjoyed all over again. Next, get ready to cozy up with a dish that warms from the inside out.
A creamy roasted tomato soup. And this tomato soup is so thick and rich. And bonus, it's the perfect way to use up all of those tomatoes from your garden.
5. Creamy tomato soup. On a cold day, few things are as comforting as a bowl of creamy tomato soup. Fresh tomatoes, onions, and garlic simmer down, creating a smooth, velvety bowl of warmth. Paired with a grilled cheese sandwich, this simple soup turns an ordinary lunch into an experience that lifts your spirits. Dipping the crispy, buttery sandwich into the bright red soup creates a blend of flavors that's pure joy in every bite. This classic combo is more than just food. It's a comforting ritual, a reminder to slow down and savor the little pleasures. Hold on to your taste buds because we're diving into a rich and indulgent favorite next.
The best ever braised short ribs. These are so incredibly flavorful and delicious, fall off the bone, tender.
6. Braised short ribs. There's something undeniably luxurious about braised short ribs, especially when slow-cooked to fall-apart tenderness. Picture these rich, savory ribs marinated in a sauce that's been lovingly infused with deep, hearty flavors. The aroma as they cook is nothing short of mesmerizing, wafting through the kitchen and drawing everyone closer to the table in anticipation. Served with buttery mashed potatoes or caramelized roasted vegetables, each forkful promises layers of flavor, from the tender meat to the thick, savory sauce that clings to each rib. These short ribs aren't just a meal. They're an experience, one that fills the home with a sense of togetherness. The slow cooking transforms simple ingredients into a dish that feels indulgent, reminding us that good food has the power to gather loved ones, create laughter, and build memories. With each bite, it's a reminder of how a meal can be both a celebration and a cozy comfort. Our next dish turns up the heat with a bold and spicy flavor profile. 7. Buffalo wings. Buffalo wings have become a staple for game days and family gatherings, and Grandma's version was something special. Her wings were always perfectly crisp, tossed in a spicy, tangy sauce that coated each wing without making it soggy. As the wings cooked, a mouth-watering aroma filled the kitchen, with the sizzle of frying wings promising something bold and flavorful. Served with creamy blue cheese dressing, every bite was a satisfying mix of crunch, spice, and coolness. The wings were more than just food. They were part of a tradition. As Grandma would bring out the platter, everyone would gather around, laughing, chatting, and eagerly reaching for a wing. Each bite was a balance of heat and crunch, the kind of comfort that's both simple and unforgettable. It wasn't just about eating. It was about enjoying the flavors of family, fun, and Grandma's love for sharing good food. After the kick of buffalo wings, let's mellow things out with a classic favorite.
They're slow cooked with extra brown sugar and hickory smoked bacon, so the sauce is thicker and the flavor is richer.
Crock-pot baked beans. 9. Baked beans. Slow cooked to perfection, these beans develop a deep smoky sweetness that brings together. Each spoonful is packed with soft beans simmered in a rich blend of molasses, brown sugar, and a hint of mustard, creating a delicate balance of sweet, savory, and tangy flavors. What makes this dish even better? The long cooking time in the crock pot allows the flavors to meld beautifully, with every ingredient enhancing the next. You'll find that even a simple side like baked beans can steal the spotlight. Pair it with pulled pork or serve it as a standalone dish. It's equally delicious either way. This recipe is one of those slow-cooked wonders that remind us why some dishes are called timeless classics. The next dish is a warm bowl of cozy flavors, perfect for any night that calls for comfort and heartiness.
The best beef and barley soup. The textures and flavors will have you wanting a second bowl.
10. Beef and barley stew. This hearty beef and barley stew is the perfect meal for a chilly evening, offering a sense of warmth and comfort that's almost like a hug in a bowl. With tender chunks of beef, chewy barley, and a blend of root vegetables, it simmers in a rich, flavorful broth that fills every corner of the kitchen with its earthy aroma. The barley, a somewhat overlooked grain, soaks up the flavors, lending a nutty texture that adds depth to each spoonful. The beef becomes fall-apart tender, and the vegetables release their natural sweetness, blending perfectly into the savory broth. Paired with crusty bread, this stew is more than a meal. It's an experience of nostalgia and satisfaction. Each bite takes you back to simpler times, when family meals were a time to pause, connect, and savor the flavors of home. Moving from this cozy favorite, our next dish is a playful way to bring a crowd together around the table. 11. Crock-pot chicken tacos. Imagine coming home to the enticing aroma of seasoned chicken that's been simmering for hours in the crock pot. Each piece of chicken has absorbed flavors from a mix of cumin, garlic, onions, and just a touch of chili powder, creating a filling that's tender, juicy, and packed with warmth. The spices blend perfectly as they cook, transforming simple ingredients into a rich, flavorful taco filling that practically melts in your mouth. As you prepare to serve, the anticipation builds. Set up a taco bar with a colorful array of toppings, vibrant chopped tomatoes, crisp shredded lettuce, smooth slices of avocado, and tangy, fresh salsa. Maybe even add a few lime wedges, grated cheese, and a dollop of sour cream to create the perfect finishing touch. Each person gets to create their own taco masterpiece, piling on their favorite toppings to create a taco that's as unique as they are. The first bite is a harmony of flavors and textures, the spicy warmth of the chicken, the freshness of the toppings, and the soft, slightly toasted tortilla. These tacos bring people together, transforming a simple dinner into a shared experience, filled with laughter, conversation, and the joy of good food. Whether it's a casual family night, a fun gathering with friends, or just a quiet dinner for two, these crock-pot chicken tacos bring a little extra flavor to every occasion, making each Taco Tuesday feel like a celebration. This dish is more than just a meal. It's an opportunity to connect, share, and savor every moment with loved ones. The next dish is all about big flavors, bold colors, and the kind of heartwarming comfort only a crock-pot can deliver.
And wow, this is a beautiful, nourishing, flavorful bowl of food. It's smoky, it's creamy, it's perfectly saucy, and it's full of interesting dark mystery.
12. Vegetable and bean chili. When it comes to pure, cozy comfort, nothing quite compares to a bowl of vegetable and bean chili. This dish is the ultimate companion for those chilly days when you want to feel warmth radiating from within. Imagine a hearty blend of colorful bell peppers, earthy mushrooms, protein-rich beans, and aromatic spices, all simmering together in a thick, flavorful tomato-based broth. The vegetables add not only vibrant color but also a satisfying crunch, while the beans offer a creamy texture that makes each bite feel substantial and filling. As it slowly cooks, the kitchen fills with the rich, tantalizing aroma of spices like cumin, chili powder, and smoked paprika, each adding depth and warmth to the chili. The scent wraps around you, inviting everyone to gather, anticipate, and savor the upcoming meal. Each spoonful delivers a medley of flavors: the mild kick from the chili powder, the tanginess of tomatoes, and the subtle smokiness that makes this chili feel like a comforting hug in a bowl. For the perfect finishing touch, serve this hearty chili with a side of sweet cornbread, crumbled cheese, or a cool dollop of sour cream to balance the heat. Add a sprinkle of fresh cilantro or green onions for a pop of color and brightness. Each bite is a satisfying blend of textures, from the softness of the beans to the crunch of the veggies, with the creaminess of cheese or sour cream adding just the right amount of indulgence. This isn't just any chili, it's a bowl of soul-soothing warmth, a meal that invites everyone to slow down, connect, and enjoy the cozy feeling that only a homemade dish like this can bring. Now prepare yourself for a dish that's a taste of tradition, bringing back memories of family dinners around a big, warm table.
Today, we're making the best homemade classic meatloaf.
13. Meatloaf. A classic meatloaf slow-cooked in the crock pot is not just a meal, it's an experience steeped in tradition. As it simmers to perfection, the rich aroma of ketchup, brown sugar, and a blend of warm spices fills the kitchen, creating an irresistible scent that wraps around you like a cozy embrace. This meatloaf is infused with flavors that only get better as they cook low and slow, resulting in a dish that's melt-in-your-mouth tender, with each bite bringing a mix of savory, sweet, and subtly spiced notes. Picture slicing into this tender loaf, revealing the juicy, perfectly cooked center. The glaze on top, a blend of tangy ketchup and sweet brown sugar, caramelizes as it cooks, adding a delightful stickiness that enhances every bite. This isn't just any meatloaf, it's the kind of dish that brings out everyone's inner child, filling them with memories of family dinners and the familiar taste of home. Each slice is a reminder of simpler times, a meal shared around a table where laughter and stories flow as freely as the food. To complete this comforting plate, serve the meatloaf alongside creamy mashed potatoes with a rich, savory gravy that soaks into every forkful. A side of crisp green beans or sweet, buttery corn adds the perfect balance, bringing crunch and color to the meal. This classic pairing is more than just food. It's a journey back to Grandma's kitchen, where love was the main ingredient and comfort food was the order of the day. Each bite reminds us that the best meals are the ones steeped in tradition, the ones we return to generation after generation for a taste of home and the feeling of warmth only a dish like this can bring. Ready to dive into a dish that's as comforting as it is irresistibly creamy? Up next is a cheesy masterpiece.
Hey friends, it's Rosie, and in this video, I'm making macaroni and cheese in the crock pot.
14. Crock pot mac and cheese. If there's one dish that can bring smiles across all ages, it's mac and cheese. And when you cook it in a crock pot, you're in for an even creamier, melt-in-your-mouth experience. Sharp cheddar, creamy milk, and a hint of Parmesan combine to create the ultimate cheesy sauce that coats every noodle in velvety goodness. As the cheese melts, it creates an aroma that wraps you in pure nostalgia, reminding you of childhood gatherings and family celebrations. Whether you serve it as a main dish or a side, crock pot mac and cheese is a treat that's hard to beat. Pair it with a fresh green salad or roasted vegetables to add a bit of balance and watch everyone come back for seconds. It's a dish that's as comforting as a warm hug, bringing a little extra joy to every gathering. For our next dish, imagine a savory dinner that combines tender beef with a creamy sauce for a meal you'll never forget.
And today we are making classic beef stroganoff.
15. Beef stroganoff. Beef stroganoff is the kind of dish that transports you to a quaint, cozy bistro with each bite. Imagine tender strips of beef, earthy mushrooms, and hearty egg noodles, all swimming in a savory, creamy sauce that's been slow-cooked to perfection in the crock pot. This dish is a beautiful balance of flavors, combining the richness of beef with the mildness of mushrooms and the slight tang of sour cream. Each spoonful invites you to savor the blend of textures and tastes, from the juicy meat to the smooth noodles, and the depth of flavor from the sauce. Serve over a bed of buttery egg noodles and garnish with fresh parsley for a splash of color, and you have a meal that's elegant enough for a special occasion yet comforting enough for a quiet evening at home. This is slow cooking at its finest, a dish that turns dinner into a memorable experience. Prepare for a cozy classic up next, a soup that's a true taste of Grandma's kitchen.
This recipe for split pea and ham soup is a good way to use leftover ham.
16. Pea and ham soup. Pea and ham soup is a dish that's been passed down through generations, and one taste makes it clear why this hearty soup combines tender split peas, smoky ham, and a selection of vegetables to create a broth that's thick, rich, and full of flavor. The ham adds a savory depth that perfectly complements the subtle sweetness of the peas, making each spoonful a comforting delight. As it simmers, the aroma fills the house with warmth, beckoning everyone to the table. This soup is ideal for chilly nights when you need something filling yet gentle. Serve with crusty bread on the side and enjoy a meal that's both nutritious and deeply satisfying. Every bowl of this soup is a reminder of family traditions and the comfort of a home-cooked meal, just like Grandma used to make. Let's take a turn into a bright, sunny dish that brings the sweetness of the corn to center stage.
And it is a corn casserole. Not too complex, but it's sure tasty and everyone enjoys it.
17. Creamy corn casserole. Creamy corn casserole is the ultimate comfort side dish, bringing together tender corn kernels, rich cream, and a topping of buttery crackers that add just the right amount of crunch. As the casserole cooks in the crock pot, the sweet corn and creamy sauce mingle, creating a dish that's as smooth and velvety as it is flavorful. This casserole pairs beautifully with any main course, adding a touch of warmth and nostalgia to the table. Each spoonful is a taste of tradition, reminding us of holiday feasts, family gatherings, and the simple pleasures of home-cooked food. Whether it's served at Thanksgiving or a casual Sunday dinner, creamy corn casserole is a beloved favorite that never fails to bring smiles to the table. Our next dish is simple yet satisfying, adding a savory crunch to your meal that everyone will love.
Today, we're going to be dressing up your green beans with some bacon.
18. Green beans with bacon. Green beans with bacon are proof that sometimes the simplest dishes are the best. Fresh, tender green beans are slow cooked in the crock pot with crispy, smoky bacon and a sprinkle of savory seasonings, creating a side dish that's both comforting and full of flavor. The bacon adds a layer of richness that makes the green beans even more enjoyable, while the gentle heat of the crock pot brings out the natural sweetness of the vegetables. This dish is perfect for pairing with roast meats or as a complement to any hearty main. The crunch of the bacon mixed with the tenderness of the beans is a textural delight, and each bite offers a reminder of the beauty in traditional, no-fuss cooking. It's a side dish that brings a smile to everyone's face and a bit of home-style comfort to the table. Get ready for a dish that's a little sweet, a little spiced, and packed with holiday warmth.
Y'all ready for crock pot sweet potato casserole?
19. Sweet potato casserole. Imagine tender sweet potatoes, cooked to velvety perfection, spiced with cinnamon and nutmeg, and topped with gooey marshmallows and crunchy brown sugar. This sweet potato casserole is a holiday favorite that fills the kitchen with the cozy aroma of fall spices. The slow cooking process allows the sweet potatoes to absorb all the flavors, creating a dish that's as smooth and satisfying as it is delicious. Serve it as a side dish or dessert, and watch as each spoonful brings a little taste of holiday joy. The soft, buttery sweet potatoes combined with the crispy topping make this casserole a real crowd pleaser. It's the kind of dish that brings everyone together, sharing stories and laughter over a meal that tastes just like home. Our next treat brings the taste of autumn to the table, capturing all the warmth of apple orchards and spice.
And today, we're going to be making us some great apple butter.
20. Crock pot apple butter. Slow-cooked apple butter is like a jar of autumn. Picture tart apples simmering for hours with cinnamon, sugar, and a hint of allspice, filling the kitchen with the rich scent of a crisp fall day. The slow cooking process lets the apples break down gradually, creating a smooth, thick spread that's perfect for toast, biscuits, or even as a filling for pastries. Each spoonful of this apple butter is a burst of sweet and tangy flavor, a reminder of cozy fall days spent with family. It's more than just a spread, it's a taste of tradition, evoking memories of apple picking and the simple joys of homemade treats. Spread it over warm muffins, dollop it onto oatmeal, or even drizzle over pancakes for a special breakfast that brings everyone to the table. From one autumn favorite to the next, let's explore a dish that's a taste of summer memories captured in every bite.
Today I'll be doing a crock pot peach cobbler.
21. Peach cobbler. Imagine the sweetness of fresh peaches, simmering with sugar and cinnamon in the crock pot, creating a cobbler that's both juicy and golden brown. Peach cobbler is the taste of summer in a bowl, a dessert that captures the sunny warmth and vibrant flavors of ripe peaches with each spoonful. The crock pot allows the peaches to cook down slowly, releasing their juices and creating a luscious sauce that pairs beautifully with the crispy, buttery topping. Serve it warm with a scoop of vanilla ice cream melting over the top, and each bite becomes a blend of hot and cold, sweet and creamy. It's the perfect dessert for family gatherings, picnics, or just a quiet summer night at home. Every spoonful transports you to memories of sunny days and laughter, making it a dessert that's more than just food. It's a celebration of good times with loved ones. Our next dish is a holiday staple that's a sweet and nutty delight, perfect for gathering around. 22. Pecan pie. Slow-cooked pecan pie is a holiday classic, combining crunchy pecans with a sweet, gooey filling that tastes like caramel and vanilla. As it cooks in the crock pot, the sugar and butter meld together, creating a rich, velvety filling that coats each pecan in pure, buttery bliss. The slow heat deepens the flavors, creating a pie that's both luxurious and comforting, perfect for celebrations or a special treat on a cozy evening. Serve with a dollop of whipped cream or a drizzle of caramel sauce, and every bite becomes a moment of indulgence. It's the kind of dessert that brings everyone to the table, sharing stories and savoring each spoonful of sweetness. Pecan pie isn't just dessert, it's a taste of family traditions, reminding us of holidays spent with loved ones. Next, get ready for a dish that's all about holiday cheer, combining warm spices and the aroma of freshly baked gingerbread. 23. Slow-cooked gingerbread. There's something magical about the scent of gingerbread baking. This holiday classic, slow-cooked to perfection, combines the richness of molasses with cinnamon, ginger, and a touch of nutmeg, creating a warm, spiced aroma that fills every corner of the kitchen. Each bite of this gingerbread is moist, flavorful, and packed with the comforting taste of holiday spices. Serve it with whipped cream or a scoop of vanilla ice cream, and each slice becomes a little piece of holiday cheer. This gingerbread isn't just dessert, it's a celebration of togetherness, a treat that brings people around the table to share laughter, stories, and the simple joy of homemade treats. It's the kind of dish that makes the holidays feel just a bit more magical, adding a sweet note to every gathering. Now, let's transition to a creamy, dreamy dessert that's both comforting and indulgent. 24. Crock-pot banana pudding. This creamy, comforting dessert takes banana pudding to a whole new level with the slow cooking process. Imagine ripe, sweet bananas layered with smooth, vanilla-infused custard and soft, buttery vanilla wafers, all melded together into a rich, velvety dessert. The aroma of bananas and vanilla fills the kitchen, instantly making everyone feel like a kid again. As it cooks, the flavors intensify, turning the pudding into a luscious blend of sweetness and warmth. Each spoonful offers a mix of textures: the soft bananas, the smooth custard, and the slight chewiness of the softened wafers, creating a dessert that feels indulgent yet familiar. Serve it warm with a sprinkle of cinnamon or a dollop of whipped cream on top, or enjoy it chilled for a creamy, refreshing treat. This banana pudding isn't just a dessert, it's a reminder of Sunday dinners, potlucks, and family gatherings, where laughter was as plentiful as the food on the table. For our final dish, prepare to be transported to warm summer days with a fruity delight that's both crunchy and juicy.
Peach cobbler recipe. It's a summer classic full of peach flavor, and it is just a must-make recipe.
25. Crock-pot peach crumble. Imagine the height of summer captured in a dessert. Juicy, ripe peaches simmer in the crock pot with a hint of cinnamon and sugar, creating a thick, syrupy filling that's both tangy and sweet. The topping, a blend of oats, butter, and a touch of brown sugar, turns golden and crisp as it slow cooks, creating a crunchy contrast to the soft, juicy peaches beneath. As you lift the lid, the aroma of warm peaches and cinnamon fills the room, inviting everyone to gather for dessert. Serve this peach crumble warm, with a scoop of vanilla ice cream melting into the fruit, adding a creamy richness to every bite. Each spoonful brings together the soft, succulent peaches with the crispy topping, creating a dessert that's the epitome of summer simplicity. It's more than just a treat. It's a way to hold on to those warm, sunny days, savoring the sweetness of the season with loved ones around the table. Each dish from Grandma's kitchen is more than just a meal. It's a memory, a piece of family heritage that keeps her warmth and love alive. As you enjoy these crock-pot classics, remember the stories they hold. If these recipes sparked memories for you, share them in the comments and subscribe for more heartwarming home cooking content.